Hi guys, welcome to Butte Mountain Homestead. I am trying to put together a metal bench. This is the one I got from Home Depot last year. It's been sitting in storage. It's going to go right here. I'm trying to put together as one person. So I'm using my plant stand as a second set of hands. And let's see. This little tool right here that it comes with is very challenging to keep it on there while you're tightening the bolt. But I'm doing it anyways. I'm not going to film this because I'm bent over, I'm dropping stuff, I'm getting frustrated. But I will show you as I start to do things. It's actually really simple. You just attach this leg to that with 2 bolts, that leg to that with 2 bolts, and then the 4 slats go in these spots with other bolts and tighten them up, and that's it. So it's all good. It's already got banged around, but that's how it goes. All right. I will be back in a minute. Okay, I have both legs on. And then, I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm not sure if this is supposed to go to the outside or the back. But if it's in the back, then you can't see the name of it. So, anyways, I put it to the front. If I find that's too, because the back side is flat. So that didn't seem right to me. That seemed like it would go flat against the surface. So that's what way I'm doing it. So now I'm just going to put the slats on and go from there. Okay, it's all done. The slats, you do have to, it says not to tighten them on one side. And that's true. So you do have to kind of keep them loose until they're both in, and then you tighten them up. But yeah, super cute. That's what that bench was for, was that space. And then I picked up this cute pillow. It's an indoor pillow, so it won't be out in the elements. I'm going to actually put it in when I go inside because it's supposed to rain today. But yeah, it's all that texture. It's embroidered on there. Super cute. Got that at Walmart. I think it was like 12 bucks. So anyways, guys, get to check this off the list. And then there's that little planter that I planted last fall. That was like a seed container from one of the, it's a local, but a couple hours away, agricultural colleges here in California, Northern California. And then this was a really bright chrome little, I think it held like fake flowers, but I'll try to link the video down below where I made that. So I'm still debating on whether putting the embellishments on there or not. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I had put some seed blend in here and some tulips. And then there's some mini sunflowers. So we'll see what blooms. Anyways, I don't know what time it is, but I need to get going on some projects. Because I have to leave somewhere this afternoon. But yeah, super cute. I'm just kind of debating on whether putting something right here. I'm actually going to go get one of my little yard arts and see if it looks good there or not. Cute. That frog is it's made out of concrete. He's pretty legit. So, yeah, super cute. All right. So then I'm going to plant, I'm going to take that Rose of Sharon out of there. I think I've talked about that before. Just because I don't want it that tall. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, for some reason I thought it was a lot closer. I mean, it'll fill in this space right here, but I don't know that I want the fountain behind there, so I might end up moving the fountain eventually, maybe right there. But so I guess I'll leave it. Yeah, I was gonna move it, but I guess I'll leave it. So I'm gonna plant that pincushion flower. It's a scabiosa. Super cute. And then I have some wildflower seeds. I'm just not sure of the color of the wildflower seeds, so I don't know that I really want them in here, because if there's any reds or oranges, I don't want them in here, because I want this all to be the blues, the whites, the pinks, the purples, greens. That's what I want in here. So I think I'm gonna maybe leave the wildflowers for another area. But yep, I'm gonna go ahead and get that planted real quick. And I need to go get my fertilizer and the shovel. But Looks like the salvia is getting ready to gonna bloom. Watch where I'm stepping. See, there's a cute bloom. There's all these pretty blooms. So remember, this gets past here, so that is going to be really nice. I tried working on some weeds this morning, but I could have spent my whole time on weeds. So I just been doing about a half hour at a time and going from there. But echinacea all came back that I planted. Let's see. I thought I planted one down there, but I don't see it. So I may go get one. I have a couple volunteers that I may go get and then just plug around. Because like I said, these zinnias are going to get pretty tall. And they do last until the frost. So I think my echinacea is going to get buried. But it looks like the allium. There's an allium bloom right down there. And that's an allium. There's a couple alliums down there. So I think those are going to bloom here soon. So I just need to work on these weeds right in here. And then just pick them up as they come along. I need to transfer out my hollyhocks that have germinated. And I think this next Monday, after the rains, we're supposed to get about an inch of rain, or a half inch of rain today and tomorrow. But I'm going to pull these weeds right here. And then I think I'm going to do hollyhocks underneath here, so hollyhocks grow up through this. I think that would be cute. But we'll see, because the hollyhocks are kind of a beast. And then I learned yesterday that I probably should have been cutting back the Baptisia, and I haven't been, so it's kind of woody. But anyways, I'm going to get going on some projects, and I will take you along for them. Alrighty, so hang tight. Okay, so project number 2 is, this is where I'm at geographically, if that's facing north. So they're getting all that disc in for summer fallow. So Gene's just home for lunch. His dad's running the tractor right now. So then they're going to kind of divide and conquer with the 2 tractors here after lunch. But so this is where I'm at. So I'm going to do the 5 lavenders right here. And I was setting these down and I look over and look what's gonna bloom. This little girl's gonna bloom. Goodness sakes. Very happy to see that. And then the 2 ajuga that I planted, within the last month, they're doing really well. And I got probably 6 or 7 more yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and get these planted in here. And I need to pick up some fan emitters today from somewhere. The ones I want aren't in stock at one of the Ace Hardware, but anyways, I'm just going to get this all filled in and it'll spread. So I just need to get these weeds taken care of. There are some sedum in here. There's one there, and I think there's one underneath my kneeling pad. But so I'm just going to get some holes dug, and then I'm going to, and another reference point is that's where that, desert plains prairie grass is right there. So it'll come out to here. So this purple, remember I was talking the other day about how with all of this is all this gorgeous bulb interest, and the irises is this fall. I'll make sure and get some irises down here tucked in. I just have to be careful because the fence posts are going to go somewhere in between here. So I can't plant anything that's going to be on that side of the fence. So I have to be mindful of that. But I'll make sure to get some irises tucked in, this fall. But the cottonwood tree came down the other day. It was kind of sad, but it had to. It was sending roots into that garden that were just, we couldn't have fought them. So that's just how it is. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get these holes dug and get them fertilized, get the plants in, and then I'll water them in a little bit, but we're supposed to be getting rain here pretty soon, so I might just go ahead and just leave it. So anyways, we can get after it. But yeah, that'll be a nice little drift of 5 plants. So I might even scooch this one over just a little bit more, and then a little bit more away from the curb. Okay, so what I did was I just dug a hole about twice as big around, and then I put some plant tone, the same plant tone fertilizer that I use for everything, most everything. I went ahead and put that in the bottom of each hole and placed the plant, and now I'm putting, because this bag of Miracle Grow garden soil weighs a ton, so I'm just using a scooper, so I'm doing about 4 of those little containerfuls. Then we can get them watered in, and I think today, while I still have time, is I've been meaning to divide this water line anyways, because it goes too far, is I'm going to cap it right at that bed right there, and then, you know, cap both ends, and then that way everything from that plant behind me will get a good stream of water. Right now it's just kind of tapped out by the time it gets down to the magnolia. And then I'm going to run drip all the way down to the elderberry and then to the other bed, and I'll just hook it up to a hose and then just run it, you know, every day, and then when it's hot. And I'll just have to do that manually for a while until I get something else figured out. But that way it's all, and the sprinkler also overruns, so that way I can control how much water it does get, because like I said, when I'm watering the lawn right here, it runs downhill and it gets it anyways. So on days that it does, I won't have to run it, but I know everything from that grass this way will get watered from the watering system and the timer. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I got the water line capped off of there, which did a huge difference to the water pressure through here. I mean, huge difference. I had to go through and turn all my emitters way down, where before they were up as high as they could go. So there's one emitter I don't like, which is that one right there. It comes out kind of weird. So when I pick up the other emitters, I'll make sure and switch that one out. But yeah, all these are now down as low as they can go, and you can see how much water they're giving, so I don't have to have as much water time-wise as I did before. So I'm going to wait to hook emitters to the Ajuga because I don't know where in here I'm going to fill it in, just because the lilac is going to come over. Now this is a ground cover, so it can go underneath the lilac. I don't mind that. I just want to make sure it gets water. And then this Litchfield Angel, if it does like anything those in there do, it's going to come out to about right here on both sides, to where the Indian Hawthorn and the Litchfield Angel should end up touching, and it should come out to here. So that's why it looks kind of sparse right now, but it'll fill in. Oh, and it's starting to sprinkle, so good timing. But yeah, I need to get the Ajuga in the ground, and then I'll do fan emitters to cover all of the area. So I'm really happy. I wish I would have got the lawn mowed before the rain came, but I'm running out of time. So anyways, I think 2 projects for this video is long enough. But yeah, the spirea, it smells really good. It's a really sweet smell. So I was fixing the emitters and I smelled it. So I've been trying to pull weeds as I go along too, but because when I sprayed for weeds a while back, I didn't obviously get around the plants or the drip line because I didn't want the water to carry the chemicals to something. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. It was nice to be able to get 5 more plants in the ground. Oh, and one thing on these is I did cut them back when they were still in their pots, because I don't want them to develop that heavy wooden base before I had got them in the ground. Because once they develop that really heavy, thick woody base, then you really don't want to cut them back too much every year. And these lavender can go back pretty far, as long as they don't have that really strong woody base. So that's pretty good. So yeah, I just cut them way back and they're already shooting back, and now that they're in the ground, I think they'll do really well. So, and I need to get some mulch brought in here too, but I'm not doing that today. Anyways, guys, hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. So please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And tell your friends about it. That's okay. Won't hurt my feelings as long as they're nice. No negative or snarky comments, please. We're all here to learn and learn from each other. So if you do have a question, please list it in the comment box and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Right now, with the comments being, you know, I'm getting a few at a time, I'm able to respond to them all. So there's no problem there. Anyways, guys, have a great day and always be kind. Do what makes you happy. Bye.